Let's start tonight with Sky Arnold, who's live at Jim Warren Park. Sky, what do you see out there?
Well, Scott, Stacy, you mentioned the word tornado. That's definitely a word that's on a lot of folks' minds. We don't know if a tornado, in fact, did hit here, but I got to tell you, you talk to people that were here, they'll tell you there's no question that's what it was. Let's show you a little bit about what we're talking about. We're at Jim Warren Park. This is the baseball field, and right here is what's left of the scoreboard. Look at that. They had to barricade it because it fell right over. It actually landed on a couple of cars. Now, believe it or not, really, this is one of the few reminders left, visual at least, of the storm that came through here that really could have been much, much worse. The storm came through right as, get this, two boys' baseball games were underway. Now, thankfully, they were smart enough to make a decision to cancel those games because of the lightning. Now, that was initially, of course, several families were still here, though, when it happened. That came through. The wind hit, the storm hit. They tell us it hit just, they had no preparation, just hit, and it was on them. It knocked over several vehicles, along with the scoreboard, as we just mentioned. This was a big shock for Jason Panter. He tells us he was here right as that scoreboard fell on his car.
It was really super scary because it was so sudden, and I was worried about my wife and son, and so I was jumping out to try to get over and find out what was going on, and then that's when I noticed that, hey, cars are flipped over everywhere out here, so it was pretty wild.
Certainly had to have been pretty wild. Now, again, I want to pass along the good news here. No serious injuries. We do know of two people who did have to be taken to the hospital, though, with non-life-threatening injuries. We're told that's a mother and her small child. They were in one of the vehicles that was flipped over by the wind that came through. We're told the child was restrained in a seat belt or in a child seat at the time. That's certainly good news that we're told both of them are going to be okay. But, again, the big question, was this a tornado? We expect the National Weather Service to be out here and hopefully answer that question tomorrow. Scott, Stacy.
Serious situation out there tonight. Thank you, Sky.